Hello and welcome back to All Elite Spotlight. I am TNT, and today we're doing a preview of the upcoming episode of AEW Dynamite. And it looks like we've got a pretty good lineup here for us to look forward to and enjoy. And first and foremost, we have another confrontation in the chapter in the story between Hangman Adam Page and MJF ahead of their matchup this Sunday night rather, at Revolution for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. MJF defending against the main character, as he puts it, Hangman Adam Page. So what we've got this Wednesday on Dynamite is termed as a press conference between the two. So not a contract signing like we might be used to in the wrestling business and we see so often, ending in the obligatory table spot, but a press conference. So will it end with a table spot or something else in the mix to make it physical? Will there be a hands-off rule, no contact, like we often see in those situations as well? Could go either way, but regardless, I'm sure it will be entertaining. I'm sure Max will get in his verbal sparring that he likes to do, and we'll see what Hangman has to say in retort. This is his potentially last episode of AEW Dynamite where he will be a valid contender for the World Championship if he does happen to fall short at Revolution this Saturday. So I don't know. My line of thinking has been there's no way Hangman can lose this match, right? He is, honestly, like MJF likes to put it, the main character. He has been a staple when it comes to AEW television. So him not being able to challenge, and I don't want to, if he does lose, I don't want them to walk back the stipulation. I don't want to see someone else say, it down the road whose champions say, hey, I want to face the best, and Hangman, I know you had this deal with MJF, but we're not doing it now. If he is man enough to make this stipulation, then it has to stick. So I don't want to see that happen. I also can't imagine a world where MJF drops the title this quickly, but that's really the only viable route for me. So let me know what you folks think in the comments. Otherwise, if it was a straight up match, straight up Texas death match, or however you want it, just without that specific stipulation of Hangman not being able to challenge in the future, then okay. I could see MJF winning that one, but this one is such high stakes, which is great because it makes Revolution a must watch. Like I can't imagine anybody's trying to miss that one, right? No matter what they think about it, whether they like the stipulation or not. I'm not the greatest fan of the stipulation, but hey, this is wrestling, and I am definitely more intrigued, and that is undeniable. So let me know how you all feel about it. I've already said how I feel about it, so let me know. Next, we have an excellent matchup, I think, coming back, a match that we previously saw in the Continental Classic. We have Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. So Kyle defending his title, newly minted double champ, because Kyle is also 1/3 of the AEW Trios champions, taking that from Speedball's team, his trio team of Jet Set Rodeo this past Dynamite. So previously in that last matchup at the Continental Classic, Speedball was the victor. He pulled out the surprise upset win, and that was a great match. It was excellent. And when these two mixed it up during the Trios Championship last week, that was an excellent match as well. And I'm definitely super hyped for this match. I like both competitors. I believe Kyle Fletcher is the future. He is basically a prototype, whatever, however you want to put it. He is a building block for this company, this promotion, maybe even the business. We'll see. And I definitely hope he stays in AEW. I would believe that Kyle Fletcher is going to successfully defend his title tomorrow night. He is the quintessential champion, right? He is not afraid, actually, for being a heel. He's not afraid of accepting challenges and defending. He usually will defend without having his seconds or backup in there. Not to say that he's above cheating, because we all know that he will cheat to win. He'll use a screwdriver. Don Callis can get involved. All sorts of things can happen. But he also, just as much, if not more so, will just face his opponents one-on-one and beat them straight up. And he does have an extra edge, an extra chip on his shoulder, because he did lose in that tournament to Speedball. And I'm sure he wants that win back in his column. So I would look for him to win here. I would look for this to be the match of the night. Should really be the main event, but we'll see. They might finish off with the Hangman MJF angle. But definitely just looking forward to this match. It's going to steal the show, no doubt about it. And while I'm a huge fan of Speedball, and it would be great if he could somehow pull out the win and get a singles title, I wouldn't be mad at that in the least. But I mean, it's Kyle Fletcher, and he usually puts people down, so I'm sure he'll get his vengeance for what happened at the Classic. We're also looking at a match between the Dogs, this time comprised of Gabe Kidd and David Finlay. They're going against Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. I am sure Clark Connors will be out there ringside, so I do sure hope OC and Darby have someone backing them up. Maybe someone from the conglomeration. We shall see. We haven't seen Roderick Strong. Maybe he turns up and helps screw over OC and Darby as well. Who knows? But I know it'll be a violent match. That much is for certain, because anything involving Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin, I mean, it's going to be brutal, more than likely. And David Finlay isn't playing around. So looking to see how he does in his debut match in AEW. And then we also have a trios match that was set up on this past Collision. We have Dem Bucks, so the team up of the Young Bucks and Mark Briscoe, going against FTR, the current AEW World Tag Team Champions, and Tommaso Ciampa. So this past Collision, I'm sure you all know, but in case you missed it, Tommaso did turn his back on Mark Briscoe, and attacked him on the stage there, left him laying, and that's what got Mark Briscoe upset and got him to issue this challenge on Collision. And we're here now, where they'll be facing each other in this trios match. And this will be a good setup also for Revolution, where FTR will be defending their tag titles against the Young Bucks. Both of them 3 times AEW World Tag Champions, and this will be a definite rubber match type situation. We'll see what happens here. And the next match, which I would rank only behind the TNT title match that I'm looking forward to, is another title match that we get to enjoy this Wednesday, and that is the TBS title match between Willow Nightingale, the champion, defending against new CMLL World Champion, Women's World Champion, Persephone. So she is coming over to AEW for one night only, I guess, maybe more. I definitely enjoy her work, so it'll be great if we see her in a more expanded role. One day, maybe coming All Elite. I'll be happy with that if that were to happen. But we see her challenging for Willow Nightingale, trying to get that TBS title. Is she going to be double champion? Now, as far as I've heard, and as far as they've announced, it is not a title versus title match. This match is solely for the TBS title. And I mean, I would look for Willow Nightingale's successful title defense, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Who knows? I mean, honestly, I believe this is Willow's second TBS title defense of her second reign. And during her first title reign, she actually lost on her second defense. That was to Mercedes Moné. And by the way, I'm doing part 3 of my TBS history, the history of the TBS title, and that'll be dropping probably next week. I'll schedule that to be dropped. But going back to this matchup, I would imagine Willow should hold on here and be successful. And because this is a star not in the company as far as we know as of today, so I imagine this should be successful. Now, could Megan Bain or Lena Cross get involved and cost her that title? That's not out of the picture or out of the realm of possibility, but I would think I would lean more towards this is just going to be a solid matchup. Two great performers. I'm sure this will be, may not steal the show, but who knows? It may. I can't see it surpassing Kyle Fletcher and Speedball, but it'll be right up there in my eyes, at least at number 2 for me to look forward to. But that is it. That's all that we have promoted for Dynamite. I'm sure we'll see some other people as well, such as Swerve. We saw Swerve beat Bandito's brother Gravity pretty badly at Collision. We did not see Bandito or Brody King on Collision, so I'm sure we'll hear from them on Dynamite and maybe Swerve again as well. I'm sure we'll be getting a few surprises mixed up in there as well. Maybe some more with Hook and the Ops, just to name something else as well. Also, we do have to see if Jack Perry and Ricochet will be fighting at Revolution as well for that national title held by Ricochet. But we'll find out. Definitely, as always, looking forward to AEW Dynamite. I'm sure you all are as well. Let me know what you think about the show coming up and also about Revolution. Where do you see things lining up in this final week, this final build towards the pay-per-view? Let me know what your thoughts are, your picks for the title matches, how you see things playing out. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And please like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until I talk to you again, be sure to take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you soon.